Greetings, Mark Thompson here, formerly of Mark and Brian. You're listening to the M25 show, which kind of sucks. Mine are good. Mark and Linda, Daddy versus Daughters. But since you're listening anyway, here it is, the M25 show.
All right. Welcome back to the M25 show. My name's Albert.
My name is Eddie.
And I'm Steve.
Good morning, y'all.
Frozen.
You're freezing up.
Yeah, frozen in time.
We're off to a good start, folks.
I'll tell you what, if I freeze, you guys just continue on because they can hear you guys. They can hear me.
Okie-dokie.
I don't know.
Just go on without you?
Just go on without me. I'm here. I'll pop in whenever they unfreeze me.
We're like in a trek across, the jungle. Steve twisted his ankle, so we just leave him behind for the tigers.
You gotta turn some of your devices off, Steve.
I did. Oh, now Eddie's the expert, huh?
Steve's a straight Luddite right now. It's just a computer. Yes.
I got.
He takes like his TV and everything out of his house. Sorry, Steve, he froze up.
He needs a hotspot.
He needs a hot chick. That's what he needs.
I need some hot ass is what I need. Oh, shit. So what is going on? What is going on with the show here? What's going on?
We're almost 10 years old.
Are we really?
Yeah. Sorry,
oh, wow.
Anytime. I guess time flies.
Almost 10 years. I'll be vested pretty soon.
You'll be tenured.
I'll be vested, huh, Steve?
What does that mean? What does that mean, vested? I've heard it, but I don't know the.
Vested?
You're eligible for
your pension.
You're eligible for a pension, retirement benefits.
Guaranteed a pension.
I don't know what kind of pension you're gonna get from this show, but
get something. Don't worry about it.
Every little bit helps, right, Steve?
Every little bit fucking helps.
Get a coupon to In-N-Out.
Hey,
$1 off your double.
Hey, In-N-Out raised their prices too, huh?
Of course, they all did.
Hey, things are expensive now.
Yeah, $20 an hour.
When In-N-Out has always had the thing that they pay more than the minimum wage. If you ever go to one of the restaurants, they have it on the door. Come work here. We'll pay you $22.
Wow.
So I don't know how to keep the cost down because they're still pretty cheap compared to the other.
Yeah, they're still pretty reasonable compared to everybody else. But I was reading somewhere that they had to raise their prices too because of the mandatory $20 an hour.
Yeah, but like I said, they say they start you at 22.
But I heard a lot of people that like they're getting the $20 an hour. They cut their hours to 4 hours a day.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's
3 hours a day.
It's It's
Yeah, they
the
got
old
it.
thing. So you're paying. You got 3 employees, and you're paying them $10 an hour each.
Yeah,
And the government says, okay, it have to be 15. So what do? That was
slash their
$30. So you get rid of one of them, and you're still spending $30 an hour.
yep, slash their hours.
Slash the hours, get rid of people. You
Get
got
rid of
some of the other restaurants, and you go in, and there's nobody at the cash register to take your order. You're
yeah.
doing it on a screen. You're going to see a lot more of that. Some, they'll. I haven't been inside one of McDonald's or anything in a long time, but I mean, I'm sure pretty soon they're going to get rid of seats and everything. You take it home. They don't have to pay somebody to clean up the dining room.
Well, I mean,
If you're a business, you're going to find a way to survive.
people
And
like
a-
to, I mean,
And a
people
lot of
like to eat. I personally like to go in and sit down and have a
Yeah.
meal. I don't.
well, go in and enjoy what you can, because I mean that's.
Yeah, it sucks.
And a lot of these people who I said it before, who want the higher minimum wage and believe in paying workers right, are the ones who are on the screen. They're going to order from their phone.
Mhm.
They'll go in, and even if there's a cashier, they'll want to order on the screen, and not. They don't get the irony that somebody's not getting paid, somebody's not working today because of the way they want to go
Yeah,
through life.
They don't realize it's affecting their livelihood. Like I'll go into a restaurant and like say a McDonald's, and they have like 2, 3, or 4 of those touch screens, and people are using them, waiting in line to use the stupid thing, and well, you can just
Yeah.
walk up to the cash register and order there.
Yeah.
But
Steve's taking it all in, folks.
Yeah, I'm watching the show. I never watch it. I want to see. I
You-
just want to
you-
watch.
You finally decided to become part of the audience.
Yes,
it's like
You know-
like I
Steve-
personally,
your friend's
Person-
watching. You want to say hi to him before he gets all ass hurt?
Oh, is he?
Bigfoot.
Richard?
Yes.
Oh, I thought my ex-friend.
Oh, David.
Yeah.
I personally,
So, I mean, when you added the ass hurt, I go, oh boy, better.
Well, stop.
Oh, sorry, Steve, you're freezing up again. But
like I personally don't like the self checkout either. I don't like those.
yeah. Well, don't worry.
You
Don't
know,
worry. They're making our great
We-
politicians are making laws. So somebody introduced a bill that I guess limits how many the store can have, and then an employee can only be assigned to 2 of these, because they always have the one employee checking out there in case you need help. So
And the theft on those, I heard the theft is really bad
Yeah.
on those.
a lot of companies, Target, I think, and Walmart, they're just taking them out because they go.
Taking them out, yeah, because too
And-
much theft.
And I mean, I don't know what you guys think is going to happen, but at my fortress, we have 6 of them, and if they
Mhm.
take them out, people think, oh yeah, they're going to pay for 6 cashiers at a time. No,
No, you
You're-
just have
you're-
to wait. You
they'll-
just have to wait a little longer.
they'll put 6 cash registers and only 1 cashier, unless it's like really busy.
What's Eddie laughing for?
Because
Eddie.
I don't.
Everybody, there's a lot of people who think everything's okay today.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not. I mean,
It's not.
when I get, if I run by the grocery mart and pick up a few things,
Mhm.
man, I guess $70 with like 2 bags. I'm like, good
Yeah.
God.
I tell people, when I first became a cashier, I used to have this one box person, and we always play a game. Like, somebody would come up with like a big, full shopping cart, and I would tell you, we do. Like, I give a estimated price of what I think it's going to be, and he'd go over under. And I used to do $120, right? In a full shopping cart, and sometimes it was actually less. And like now, you show up, that's it, 4 bags worth of groceries, and you're probably paying that much.
Yep. You get 2 things and it's $30-$40. Good Lord.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
Steve has some profound thoughts. Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
I might as
So-
well just listen to this show.
You wanna sit in the green room?
So you take advantage of the buy 2 get 1 free, the buy 1 get 1 free.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta.
You get your
If you have to, you gotta shop smart.
You got to shop smart.
Yeah, just buy a couple things. There's
Oh,
no way. I you know what? I'm gonna say a store that I went to, like this Walmart has a grocery neighborhood store,
Mhm.
and
I remember. I know that's your favorite store in the world.
I don't go there I don't go there no more, but I used to go in the morning. When I go in the morning, they don't have no checkers, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'd get a whole basket full for the whole week, right? And then I told you
Yeah.
there
Made you do a save self
a
checkout.
minute checking out all my shit, vegetable, produce, and regular, well, whatever. The thing is that I can get a whole full cart for the whole week, and it'd be like about $110, but that's like a full cart.
Mhm.
And I went back there. I don't know why I did. And I go, you know what? Things are higher, so I can, see if I can find some deals.
Mhm.
So I got a cart like I usually did. Came at like $200, over 200. I was like, I'm at Walmart grocery, where
Yeah.
it's cheaper than most places, and I get a cart. I usually did. I'd be paying like $110, the most 120. I'm paying over $200 now. I'm like, oh my, just
Yeah.
nice market.
Should put some stuff back.
Just
I
eat
didn't
there.
know till it was. I didn't know it was already checked out.
You don't watch the monitor like a hawk.
No, I just figured. I'm at Walmart, fucking grocery store.
You got.
It's cheap there.
I
It's
think
cheap.
I think you got to go to the actual Walmart. So
I ain't going to that. I ain't going nowhere anymore.
You're not
Not
watching the
shopping
screen
anywhere.
as you're not
Steve's
watching
gonna-
the screen as you're
Steve-
scanning stuff
I'm gonna
to see how
start
much it
hunting.
is.
Steve's gonna grow his
No.
own food in the backyard.
I put trust into this country, and I've tried not anymore. Change.
Yeah, everything's
I-
expensive. It's hard to
Yeah.
go out. Like you have a family of 4, you try to go to like an amusement park, and you got to take out a loan to go.
Yeah.
And it seems like I hear, the people in charge of our country is like, oh, everything's good, the economy's
Yeah.
great, and I'm like, who
You're
am I
you're
hearing this right?
you're un-American if you don't believe so.
It's like everybody can afford a home, young couples. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, people have been working to afford a home today.
Yeah, if you
The,
have
the ones that have a home already, it's like, okay, you're okay, but I mean, if you start today,
oh yeah,
you'll take a.
paying a
Remember how to take two in? I'll take income.
Steve, you got something profound, but you're freezing up again.
Oh,
does it take
I'm
like
pissed.
probably like $200,000 to afford a home right now? A year?
Yeah,
I mean,
you got to
much
have
have to make?
like
Well,
it take a 3 or 4 income household
Yep, you gotta
to get a
You
house
gotta-
today.
pull their
Or you
money
could-
together.
or you can do it with two, but you're not for the next at least 15 years. You're not enjoying your life.
Or
Just
you
eating.
got to be you got to be a lawyer or a doctor, or
Yeah, you just gotta eat a cup of noodles for a couple of years. Huh?
it's the middle class.
It's one of those people. They sell rent movies in the library because you can't afford Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix everything's going. Even my gardener went up.
Oh, damn.
Really?
Yeah, he's so sorry, man. I got to bump up. Like, oh, are you kidding me? I was like, oh,
You just
How
gotta.
much? How
what's
much is it
next?
now?
He
Roy?
bumped it up a few bucks, but just the fact he's all, things are high right now. Like, I know, man. So
Well,
I just
it-
all right, dude, it's cool. I don't.
Well,
It's
it's part of
everywhere.
California. He had to go buy all those
The electric
lawnmowers and all that.
Electric machine. Yeah.
The electric leaf blower.
oh gosh, I don't know why we talk. It's just
Just-
depressing.
You should just tell them, Steve, hey, when you get to my house, you can plug it in and
You're Steve, we're giving free electricity.
you get a discount.
Plug it in my house.
Yeah, you
Run-
plug in
my gardener
the-
running off my own electric.
the electric.
No, Steve will jump the fence to his neighbor house and plug it in there and just run an extension cord.
When does that take effect? Where they have to go electric, full electric?
I don't know, but that's stupid too. That's just dumb.
Yeah.
Even though gas powered isn't going to save you much more.
You know what? If they have it, hey, it's cool. Let people get it if they can't afford it and if they want it. Don't. They
Force it
make,
on people?
they make, yeah.
Don't force it on people. That's right. Yeah. Steve's freezing.
Yeah.
I don't want it. I mean, you know what? If I wanted one, like one of those gas electric or something, that sounds kind of cool. If I wanted one, I would go get one. But
Like if
I,
you want
I
an
don't.
electric, if
I
you want
don't
an
want.
electric car, you go get one, right?
Yeah, I just don't want an electric car because I would go. I would be cool with the gas electric because I would use
Hybrid.
the gas. Yeah,
Yeah.
because if the electric runs out, fuck, you're fucked. Unless there's an
Those,
electric station at every corner.
those hybrid cars, is that what they're? They're both electric and
Yeah, I was
gas.
around with the electric for a while. Be stupid with it.
Mhm.
But then I would rely more on the gasoline.
And I think those
Mhm.
hybrids, I might be wrong, but I don't think you have to plug them in because, like, when you run on gas, it actually powers there's a generator in the engine, like powers the battery, so you don't have to plug it in. All those
Is
complete
that what it
electric.
is?
I mean,
So
at least maybe like the first generation Priuses were that way.
as you're running the car, it's charging the battery,
Yeah,
like on
at
the.
least like I said, at least they used to. Anyways,
Yours isn't a hybrid, is it, Alberto?
who?
Yours isn't a hybrid, is it?
Full gas,
Regular
all American,
gasoline.
all American. Anyways, California
Japanese.
passed AB 1346, banning the sale of gas-powered leaf blowers and string trimmers, also known as weed whackers, starting July 1st, 2024. Now banning the sale, so
Is that just in California though?
California, yeah. I mean, I guess you can go to Nevada and
That's why
Go-
people
go to-
are leaving
go
California.
go to Nevada, go to Home Depot.
So next month it starts.
I guess yeah, next month. I guess now everyone when you drive back from Vegas, you got that one stop where they ask you about if you got fruits and vegetables in the car.
Mhm.
They're gonna ask you got some
Got some lawnmowers in the car.
you got some leaf blowers and lawnmowers in the car.
Oh wow.
That's ridiculous. Oh well. Well, I hope there's a change coming. I think there's a change coming soon.
I wonder if you already have a gas lawnmower, like
Well,
I
I mean,
do.
like,
Do
You know what? I'm a
no,
gardener, but I'll fire my gas lawnmower up just for the fuck
Well,
of it.
you have one or
I'm gonna buy one.
yeah,
I'm gonna
For
fire
real,
that. Even if my grass don't need to be cut, I'm gonna fire it up and just roll it around.
you got until the end of the month to get down to Home
I'm
Depot.
doing it. I'm doing it after that.
I wonder how that works though. Like people
Are
like
you
me,
gonna drive to Arizona? Bring one in?
I'm gonna do it here.
people like me that have
Where can
a
I get attached to it?
gas lawnmower, do I have to get rid of it?
No,
No.
not according to that. Just they're not going to sell them anymore. So once
I'm
your
not gonna
gas
sell them anymore.
when your gas lawnmower breaks down, I guess that's it.
That's it.
Go get your
Sell for parts.
What has this country gone to? What has it gone to?
I don't know. I don't know how that affects the law. If you can,
It's gone electric,
if
Steve.
you
That's
can,
where it's going.
if you can sell your gas powered lawnmower on eBay.
It's gone electric. Maybe it'll be a collector's item down the road, huh?
Well, you know what?
and he keeps his
It's just-
lawnmower in the
It's
garage
just
for 50 years.
dumb. When they start forcing, hey, have it available, and and let people buy it little by little, and I'm sure it'll catch on. And and let it go that way. Don't just go, hey, you know what? That's it. You guys
Yeah,
are done.
Don't force
If you
on
do it,
people.
you get in trouble, or I don't know what's going to happen to you. Get fined, throw in jail. What's going to happen to you?
I don't know.
What happens if you're cutting your grass with a gas lawnmower after these things kick in and they want you to go electric?
Mhm.
What are they going to do? Write you a ticket, or what's the penalties?
I don't know.
That's in a couple years.
Okay, let's say in 5 years I want to cut my grass old school. But they're just weeding, just like any business. They're weeding all the old people out, and the youngins are going to come up, and then they'll have what they want. They just
Maybe
can't
they'll
fuck them
go-
when they want to get rid of us.
They'll
Go
bring
get-
back those push mowers, Steve, but they had no
Yeah.
motor. Just
It was those blades that turn around.
those blades.
Those things look scary as hell. you
I'd
better hope
rather
you don't.
use.
You better
I'd
hope you
rather
don't
use
trip
that.
forward.
I'd rather use that.
And yeah, then the electric one. Huh?
Steve's just gonna let all his grass die.
Put
I
rocks.
don't know.
Put rocks in, huh?
They want you to do that too, and just get rid of your front lawn.
Get rid of your lawn. Put
a bunch
rocks
of
in.
rocks in the cactuses.
It's bad enough that
Cacti.
California is high, is probably one of the highest states to live in. Now
Yep.
you all gonna have. They wonder why everybody's leaving.
You ready to leave, Steve?
I mean, we're lucky we have a house, but still everything's high. It's like, who
Yeah.
wants to you live your glory years still struggling? You're supposed to be once you're getting to that retirement age and all that good stuff, where, okay, hey, you're set, you got cash, you got money, you've had a job for years, and you're getting to retire and you're worrying like, God dang.
What is the retirement age right now? 65?
85.
Soon enough.
85.
Oh, okay.
If you want to survive.
Officially, there is no retirement age. If three of us wanted to retire today at our age, we're good to do so. I think it's the age when you can draw Social Security while it's still around.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I mean, I don't know if your company expects you to work to a certain age, but I mean,
for Social Security, I think it's 65 or 67 or something like that. Or I think it went up.
Probably up. Yeah.
I think it's 67 now. I mean, your work, if they have a pension, you can retire when you want, but you get less money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you're
kind of screwed. I mean, unless you've saved your whole life and you got thousands of dollars in the bank to last you.
Thousands? No, you wouldn't say you need like 2 million to.
Oh shit.
I mean,
I don't have to.
And that's, I mean, you're not living a lavish lifestyle. That's almost like to
survive,
keep what you have,
to get by,
just make ends meet. What a sorry life.
We have to retire and get a part-time, huh?
You gotta retire, then you gotta keep working.
Yeah, part-time.
And I think you can work a job. I don't think you can get your pension from your whatever job you retired from, but you can get your Social Security and still work. And then when you're done, then you can, if you have a pension through your employment, then you can start getting that thing.
That I didn't know, but
so I don't know. So at least 60. I don't know if it went up to 67. It used to be 62. Then it went up to 65. And I heard they bumped it up again. I could be wrong, but shit, by the time you do that, you're going to be halfway in the fucking coffin.
Yeah.
Because my dad retired at 62.
Yeah, it used to be 62 back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But I know for sure it went up to 65, but I heard they wanted to push it to 67.
67?
God damn. 67 years old, Eddie, before you can get Social Security.
Can you imagine doing what you're doing at 67, Steve?
Hell no.
You already see the old guys we have now, and all the young guys are ripping on them, and that's gonna be us,
Yeah, if I could throw in 10 cases an hour, if that.
Here's the blurb on Google. This is from the Social Security Administration. The full retirement age is 66 years old if you were born between 1943 and 1954. If you were born between 1955 and 1960, it's 67.
Oh God! Keep going.
And then for anyone born 1960 or later, full retirement benefits are payable at 67.
67.
67. Oh my God.
Jesus.
And that's right now. So
Yeah.
By
the time it's time to retire, you're probably going to go up to in the 70s.
71.
77.
Well, the way this country's going, you can retire and run for president at that point. That's that you'll be a youngster in the race, but
I don't know.
Well, even the president, the president makes like what, $250,000 a year,
something like that.
Yeah, they make. Yeah, but I
mean,
know. They're okay. They're okay.
That's their base pay, as they say.
They get extra. They get other money somewhere, writing books and.
Well, once they leave, is
making deals, making side deals.
You don't have to pay for groceries or gas. You don't have to pay for groceries or gas or rent or mortgage.
They just go talk to some company. They get $5 million. Show up and smile.
We need to win the lottery or something, huh?
We need to settle something before. I need to settle something. Okay. Okay. That
All right.
noise right there. Did you hear that, Eddie? That beep.
I didn't hear nothing. I don't hear anything.
You know what, it's Eddie.
How is it that we?
I hear it.
I don't hear anything.
That noise
You didn't-
froze up Steve.
Oh, you didn't hear a beep? Like just go beep.
Mm-mm.
Eddie, just for first time in your life, just go to YouTube after the show and listen in.
Maybe it's because I
Okay.
got my headphones on.
No,
So do I. That's why I'm hearing it in my headphones.
that's where I hear it too.
I hear nothing.
Okay, Eddie. So I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna say it. Okay.
Okay.
You understand?
I understand.
Okay, so you know Alberto had a nervous breakdown. Was it last week about David Dugan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that how it's being categorized?
Well, you were pretty
Did-
upset. You were pretty upset about it.
So you read the propaganda email?
Yes, I read it, and then I actually got a message from him.
Okay.
And I know, David, you're probably going to watch, but I'm just saying, I'm not going to say what it was. But he's messaged me personally.
He said he wasn't anymore. So.
And then I just told him, I go, hey, look, it probably, whatever was said in the emails or whatever, kind of the same thing,
Yeah.
And I just said, look, I'm not mad at nobody. I don't got a problem with nobody. And that's what I just told him. And, he's just telling me, things that were he didn't say and he said and didn't say, da 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 da. So I was just like, hey, look, whatever was said, whatever wasn't said, look, I'm cool with everybody. And I left it at that. And I'm just letting you guys know. That's what I said. I didn't say anything mean to him, like, hey, leave me alone.
No.
I don't like you. I heard you said some things that I didn't like. I didn't say anything. I just said, hey, whatever was said is done and over with. I don't have a problem with you or anybody else. And that's the way I like to keep it. I'm letting you guys know here on here. I didn't talk to you guys before the show.
Nope.
Off the show personally. I was straight live on the show. And that's how
All
I
right.
left it with him. Now, let's
Okay.
get to you guys. And I know he's upset with you, Alberto.
I just want to ask: did you forward the email to Eddie or no, or the screenshot?
No.
Okay, so
No.
Eddie doesn't know exactly what was said.
Oh, you mean the last one?
Yeah.
Okay, no, but did he even know? Because we got an email the first time. Did Eddie know about that, or is that you kind of talked about that last week when you were?
So what I read last week was a comment on the website. There's down in the comment box, and I threw a little insulting joke at him that he doesn't have the brain power to write an email. So, and I was talking with somebody at my work, who knows him, and it's like I go, I bet you one thing he's going to send an actual email, and sure enough, he did. But anyway, I don't know. The only thing Eddie would know would be what I read last week.
Okay, and Eddie, he mentioned you, Eddie, and I'm going to say this because, everybody knows already. So, he was upset at you that you had a letter and you shared with us
that's
the
kind
letter.
We'll back it up a bit. So we were doing our thing, and we were having some jokes, and Eddie kind of took it serious, and Eddie took off, and he kind of took off for a couple of weeks, which I don't know if Eddie was upset or he just had something else.
Yeah.
So in this time, David wrote Eddie a letter and sent it to not his house, and he was basically, the gist of it was, hey, I'm glad you finally left those two guys. Hey, why don't we do a podcast on our own? And
you're going all in on this one, huh?
I mean, who, me? No, that was the gist of it. And
I know.
And the thing was, I mean, Eddie,
Eddie
shared it with us.
Yeah, privately, not on the show.
I remember the process was he got the letter, he didn't open it, he just took a picture of it. He's like, oh, look what I got. And then you and I were all curious, like, what the heck? And then he shared the content in reality with just me and Steve, or as David put it, with the whole world. So okay, Steve, you can take over.
Yeah,
So,
no, I was just saying that, David, I know you to the show, and I know he's to do the show anymore after this last email and the message he sent to me, and that's cool. And I know he'll probably watch once in a while, but I do want to say that Eddie did share the note with us, but he didn't do it out of hate towards you. He just, we're all good friends.
yeah.
And he didn't do it like laughing or nothing. He just said, hey, David's kind of upset about. He thought I was upset with Steve and Alberto.
Eddie's opening up a beer. He can't handle this. I'm sorry.
Eddie's drinking a sippy cup.
Wine.
Eddie was pre-gaming.
I got wine.
Anyway, I'm trying to go to Eddie's defense here because Eddie didn't mean any harm. He never means any harm. He was just showing, hey, look at this is
and here's the thing: we didn't read the letter on the air. I mean, we didn't read it live on the show.
Yeah,
I think it was like, we knew it, and then Steve was like, "Well, I heard Eddie has a new proposition or something." And
I brought it up,
and that's all that they've heard. And
I brought up there was a letter sent to him from I don't know if I said David, but I made it known that that's who it was from without saying. I kind of beat around the bush, but everybody knew what I meant.
Yeah, the letter sender knew what was going on.
And, and I didn't mean anything, like everything is a joke on this show. And like
most of the time,
David kind of
was
joking. He says he was joking too.
Yeah.
To me, he said, when I was talking about so-and-so and so I was joking too, like you guys, but apparently you guys took it like I was not joking, being mean to them. And
no, I never took it as serious. I just
I'm not talking about the letter, but the things that he was.
Well,
like when he wanted to be on Alberto's show, and then he was kind of goofing on Will and stuff. He wasn't doing it out of hate, according to him. He was just goofing, like we were goofing on Will, and I was like, it's all good. I go, whatever, it's all good. I don't. Anybody can say what they want. If you're upset, you're upset. If you're not, you're not.
And I'm sorry if I didn't take it as a joke, but I mean, all your comments, David, Consummate, the real one, Daniel Reed, everything that you said sounds angry. So I'm sorry if I didn't take it as a joke.
Yeah, it seems like he used to be mad at me a lot, I told him from the beginning when I talked to him, I'd say, hey, look. Take a break if something's bothering you. And it wasn't like one time he was upset. This was kind of like week after week. And I noticed he was getting angry and stuff. And I thought, oh, maybe something's bothering him.
Well, he says, he had a lot going on.
Okay, that's fine.
Take care of it. And I'm sorry, but, in his warning to Alberto email, he completely trashes me that I snap at people and I hold grudges. Hey, I have a lot of stuff going on too. I'm sorry, I'm not perfect, and I just can't go with a smile all the time. And sorry, I don't snap at people for no reason. I mean, if I snap at you, you poke the rattlesnake. I'm sorry, and I've snapped at people, and I know I've done wrong, and I've gone and apologized. The people I never apologized to, and I just kind of erased in my life the most. It's when I'm bothered or angry, I try to quiet down and just bottle in. And I get mad at the people who come up to me and what did I do to you? How come you're treating me like this? I didn't do nothing. It's like, yes, I know, dude. I'll be happy in a couple of days. Just leave me alone. Okay, those are the people who get snapped at. Sorry, I'm not Ned Flanders here. Big old smile on my face all the time.
Who's that?
And you add the stress of work to it. I'm sorry. I'm not there to pay for my cell phone. I know I'm having another mental breakdown.
Now hold on a second. We're talking about David.
No. I mean, I'm talking.
The only reason David, I told you wanted to tell him. I told you I would talk to him, but you said you would tell him, right? That's how it went down. When you messaged him and said, "Hey, it's." Well, I don't know what conversation, but whatever. But one day he was on the show. He was mad.
I will
and then
say
it went
this.
to week after week after week. One time it was like, I thought, hey, this guy's got something going on.
Yeah.
And you know, like you, if you're in a bad mood, it's like, all right, whatever, dude.
I
Just
mean,
whatever. And then maybe you're good next week, maybe you're not, but you get over it. But I
Yeah.
don't know David is good like I know you guys. I've known you guys for years. I've known David a little while, but not as long. So I'm like, hey man, this is going on and on. That's the only reason I said something to you. Hey, maybe David should take a little break. Didn't say, hey, he's done. Just hey, take a break, and you know, when you figure your get through your shit, come back.
I'll admit this because I've gone back to read, you know, that message, and it should have been it really doesn't sound good. And if I remember correctly, I sent it to you. How does this sound? You said okay. You know, it was just like a paragraph. I mean, maybe we should have added more.
I don't remember.
And I mean, I can send you the screenshot. I mean,
all I did. I agreed with you because you said you would do it, and whatever you wrote, I said whatever you do, I'll agree with you. You could have wrote, but told you I would have messaged and told him.
I mean, like it's been like 5 years ago, so I mean, memories get fuzzy. But I think I know you're frozen. I hope you hear me. I think I sent it to you, and I go, "How does this sound?" And you're like, "Okay, that sounds good."
No, I wasn't gonna say it didn't. I told you whatever. If you're the one that's gonna talk to him, I already told you whatever you want to tell him. And if you want to tell him mean shit and bad shit, that's your business. No. You're the one that was gonna discuss it with him. If it was me, then I would say something.
And to I wanted to say, clear it up. We're talking about the 2019 incident. I mean, this isn't anything recent.
I just told him whatever happened. I mean, he could be mad at me, but we could maybe, we could have done things, had him did it on the show, but then that would have been something bad for him that, we embarrassed him in front of everybody. I didn't want to do that.
He's freezing up again.
He was having a bad, wasn't he? He had just lost his dog or something. And
he accepted and say, you know what, let me talk to David. And then he could have been mad at David. You know, he would have said something different than I would have said and what Alberto would have said. He probably would have said, hey, man, you need to take a break. Something's bothering you. And, go. I don't know what he would have said. I don't know. Maybe he would have said, you know what? You're not right for the show. I don't know what Eddie would have said. I mean, I would have said what I said. I told you.
I contend there was nothing we could say that wouldn't have upset him. No. I mean, with the result we wanted or what we were hoping for.
And I understand him. He's like, well, you guys get upset too. Yeah. It's like, I get upset, but then it's over.
Yeah.
It's not a week after week thing.
We fought on the show, and then by the end of the beginning of the show, and by the end of the show, we're okay. I mean, that's
I understand. He says, I do that, and I'm okay, and I wait week after week.
Sorry, Steve, you're kind of breaking up there, right? I'm sure you're making some great points, but
it keeps freezing.
Anyway, I told him I was good with everything. I got no problem with nobody, so that's how I left it with him.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I got no problems with nobody.
There you go.
And I'm dead to him again. So,
well, I don't know what to tell you about all that.
Yeah,
you're very passionate about this, and that's okay. I mean, that's cool, but I get it.
Sorry,
me too. I when I hear things that were said about me that's not true. I mean,
in his email to me, and I don't know if it was to you guys. I mean, I skimmed that one, but I saw to Steve, Alyssa, and Eddie, so I just screenshotted it and sent it on its way. But he put that. I even lost my train of thought. When they called me a miserable piece of shit, and I've held a grudge. I haven't held a grudge. If you're still hanging around, okay, I'm sorry. That insult was kindergarten compared to my Ivy League abuse that I've been taking all my life. Even after you said, Steve, did I ever say I don't want David involved with the show? I don't want his drawings. I don't want, you asked me. I mean, that was well past when we brought him on. We brought him on at the end of January of 2019. And he stayed, so February, March, April, and then through May, everything was breaking down. And we, like I said, we sent the message just about 5 years ago. It was like the beginning of June.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to. This is what really Eddie when he was on the show. I asked him to come on just as a guest.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had
Well,
come on.
well,
You know,
you're breaking up, Steve. But I know he was.
Me?
We brought him in as a guest for the Christmas show, Christmas 2018, and then
no,
and-
it was just him. Hey, you want to come sit on the show? Like Nick would come on, or
yeah,
the guy, the musician, Dave, dude. Remember David that we used to? He
Galvan.
came on just like that. That's what it was supposed to be like. I never said, "Hey, you're part of our show." I did say if he would like to do cartoons for our show, and we would give him credit. We would give him credit every time we posted. But as far as being on the show, I never said that. He was like, "Hey, you want to sit in with us?" Like other people have in the past. So maybe I made a mistake and should have told them. But I thought that's what I said. I always said, "Hey, do you want to come sit in on the show?" You know,
I like his cartoons too. They were good.
I did too. That's why I like everything you do. I go, but I don't know if that meant, hey, you are on the M25 show live show with Steve, Eddie, and Alberto. Now, when Alyssa came on, I talked to you guys before I asked her, and then when I asked her, I go, hey, do you want to be part of this crew? I asked her. I didn't say, hey, you want to sit in with us? There's a difference. You're going to be part of the show that way. You know, not Nick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve. It almost happens when he's making a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like Nick or people we had on.
Yeah.
Even Will. I mean, I kind of could because he was there in the beginning, but he's really not because he does his own thing. He doesn't care. And that's okay.
I mean,
but he's always welcome on the show anytime he wants to come and goof with us.
Will's had stints, and usually, I mean, on my Twitter, I update my profile from a third to a fourth at the M25 show, and when Will was on, I was a fourth. When Will was off, I was a third. So I mean, to me, Will was always part of the actual show. I don't know how you guys felt.
I thought he was too. Until he started.
I missed it all.
Oh, sorry, Steve.
So
go back on YouTube and listen.
I know David's probably listening about that, but not David. Will to me isn't part of the M25 show crew.
Well, not right now.
Yeah, if he's like if he said, "Hey, Steve, I want to come back and be part of the show," I'd say, "Hey, I got to talk to the other guys. I got to talk to Alyssa, Eddie, and Alberto. You can't just roll in whenever you want." And I mean, but of course, we'd welcome him to come and sit on the show. But as far as like, hey, you're going to be here every week, and when you can't, will you let us know like everybody else does here? And remember when he left, he was upset too about when he wasn't upset. He said, "Okay, I'm gone. Bye." That's why we buried. That's why we had.
Well, I mean, I can clear it up for you. You want to like it, but
well, no.
I like to hear it.
Well, no. His big thing was, Steve.
I used to come up, and then he left me sitting out there a lot hours, and I'm like, dude, if you can't make it, just tell me.
Oh, that's right.
There's no reason I should go pick somebody up and be sitting out in the damn park in front of his house for an hour overtime. And he's on, why do I have to tell you?
Well, no.
No, that's what he said. He's on, well, I don't have to tell you.
No,
why are you talking to me like that?
Your thing was that he was supposed to text you the day before. Yeah, I'll be on the show. Come pick me up. No. Nope. See,
I didn't care. I didn't care. I just didn't like sitting in front of his house when he told me to be there at, let's say, I'll just say, throw a number, 8 a.m, and he rolls out of his house at 9:30. I mean, it could have been I'm supposed to be there at 9. What time?
We were doing the show.
Okay, at my house at 8. Okay, it's fucking till 9.
Eddie, what are you doing over there?
Taking off my lid.
Can you? Why do you come? Why do you make me wait outside? You tell me to be here at a certain time. I'm here.
Sorry, Steve. You froze up, and then Eddie's doing something with with his cup.
Maybe he was napping.
If you're listening on the podcast, sorry about that. I'm sure Steve had a good point.
With Will, it's just I just asked him. I go, hey, can you be sincere to me? if you tell me to be at your house at a certain time, can you at least come out? Don't come out like 45 minutes, an hour later while I'm sitting out there. And then I question you after a month. And then you say, don't talk to me like that. And I'm like, I didn't have to. He told me to pick him up whatever day we had our show. And I show up. I would be sitting there and show up and wait for him. I don't know if I needed to text him. And one day I did. I said, I'm out here. Where you at? But as day before, I don't know what he knows.
I think you're getting fired up and messing with your mic.
And go
With
be
your,
paid up on or Monday.
No,
Anyway, I just think when somebody's doing you a favor, you should be sitting outside on the curb with bells on.
waiting. Yeah.
Otherwise, walk to the studio or get your own ride.
And he said, well, I just won't be part of the show.
That's what he said. And I go, okay, that's fine. I
mean,
go, hey, David, if you're listening, I told Will, I'm not your bitch. I go, I'll pick you up if you want me to pick you up, but please be ready. That's all I ask.
And I would say, I remember it's a whole different story. And I'm not saying that Steve's a liar. It's just he remembered one way. I remember it that Steve wanted, for Will to text him the day before. Yeah, I'm going to be on the show. Okay, pick me up. It's like, and I was like, no, if you can't make it, okay, text that. But Steve had this,
Freeze.
hold your,
froze?
Yeah, you're froze up.
Okay, wait a minute. What you're saying there, this is after this was happening for a while.
Okay.
So that's when and then there was times he just wouldn't come out. And then I was like, dude, I go, okay, look, try something different. You text me the day before if you're not going to show up. Don't leave me sitting outside and then not even be late. Don't even come out. I never messaged him. He's like, oh, dude, I guess I fell asleep. And I was like, dude, okay, that's fine, but let me know. Don't let me sit outside your house for an hour. If that's the case, text me the day before and say I'm not coming so I don't have to show up. Mm-hmm. You're right about that. I did say that, but this was after times where he didn't even show up.
Okay. And I will say, I don't remember these things. I remember you were picking me up at that time too. That was before I drove. So, and I would purposely leave you guys, because I think you would come pick me up and you would pick up Eddie at some point just before I got my car, my license. No. And over the donut incident. And I remember, like, I'm here and I just got back from selling my food. I'm going to enjoy it because, you're going to throw a whole, fit about me taking a donut to your house and not sharing and not bringing for you guys.
Okay, look, you acted like it was a one-time thing. You left me sitting out there. This would happen over and I would wait, and then I would say something, and then I can't say nothing. Like, just sit out there and wait till you all stroll out there. And when I said something, everybody got mad, and I'm like, okay, well,
yeah.
I never got mad.
I do remember on Will's second stint, you made me pick him up. So,
well, maybe he was on time, but I picked him up a lot.
Yeah,
a lot, and then it was like he was always late coming out, and then once he started not coming out, that's when I told him, I go, hey, before, so I don't waste my time. I know I don't have a life, but I don't want to be just driving around like an asshole, sitting in the street when you're sleeping or beating off or whatever the hell you're doing.
Like you're waiting for a drug deal, huh?
I told him, I go, if you don't want to come, don't come. Don't.
Well, you got lucky because the neighborhood didn't have a neighborhood watch program.
So, David, look I went through the same thing not with you. You were different. I thought you needed some time away. That was it. But Will, I had a problem with because Will is stubborn. I was picking him up and he's telling me how to don't dare ask him why I'm not outside hopping in the car when I'm supposed to be outside. It's like, okay, I'm like, dude, I'm not your girl. So I'm not going to, I'll be glad your friend pick you up, be there at a certain time, stroll out there. That's all I asked him.
All right.
So with
I'm sure he's making a good point.
Yeah, I'm sure he's making a good point.
I'm just talking about I'm cool with Will. And I was telling him, hey, you're welcome to come back and hang out with us anytime you want.
Oh, that's right. You see him often, huh?
But when I picked Eddie up a couple of times. Eddie, you came out.
Yeah, I came out.
Yo, hey, pick me up at this time. I roll up and he come out. I'm
Yeah.
like, God damn, I'm not used to this. Usually I have to come bring a breakfast because I'm going to be sitting out there for a while. What are you turning this on me, making me out the bad guy?
I'm not saying you're the bad guy.
That's not
saying,
me.
I guess I didn't know the full side of the story.
That's
But,
the full side of the
and that's okay. I mean, that's
because then didn't show up. Then I'd have to hurry and race back to the studio and hurry up and get the show started. It's like shit. Sometimes you would show up to the studio before me.
Who, Eddie?
When you started driving? No, you.
Yeah. That wouldn't be because I was picking up Will at that point.
No, there was times you were at where was I going? Remember, there was times I'd come back and you were already there. What was I doing? Was I getting Eddie or I was always picking somebody up?
I picked up Eddie as soon as I learned to drive.
I would show up on time.
Remember, Eddie's Honda had broken down. I think he abandoned it in a teacher.
Making a good point right there, and I'm glad I froze. I was saying, all you guys really put me through a lot of trauma.
Yeah. Join the club.
You put me through trauma, and I tried to do was do the right thing and be there for you all.
Even Dave gave me a ride home one time.
You want me to die for you too?
Yeah, even David gave me a ride home one time.
Well, then maybe he can go to your house.
I must have missed that day.
I appreciate it.
Well, Eddie, do you have anything to say?
No.
Eddie, out of everybody here, Eddie is always the one that never had a problem with nobody. But do you have anything to say to David?
But problems found him.
I didn't have a problem with David. I'm just saying I'm glad.
Well, no, but he's upset with you a little bit because you shared something. He told me it was between you two, like friends, like not friends, but it was something that was supposed to be
confidential, classified,
confidential, personal.
It was a personal thing that he was sharing with you, and you shared it with us.
Well,
that involved us, but
I'm sorry,
Dave.
What did you say? Hold on, Eddie. Before you say that, let me do this.
You're gonna put a full screen.
Go ahead, Eddie.
Give your apology.
I'm sorry, David. I shared classified information with my
shed
friends.
Shed a tear.
With my friends. I think I shed a tear. I have a glass of wine.
This is the first time Steve's laughed today. Wow.
There you go, Eddie. One more time. Just tell him one more from the bottom of your heart.
Take another shot.
I'm all out.
That's all right. You can drink some more after you.
Time for a refill. You want to take a break and get a refill?
No, I'm sorry, David. I shared classified information with my fellow guests.
And then Steve shared it with the world.
Well,
it's all Steve's
we've
fault.
had a lot of things go on in the past 10 years, and it is what it is. Like I said, I have no. I'm cool with everybody. I don't want to have no. If I was even gonna invite David back on the show just to hash it out, and I thought it would have been kind of funny, without being actually doing it out of hatred, but do it out of maybe it would ease things with all of us, and we could just laugh and be cool.
I'm sorry. Anything I said last week, I didn't say out of hatred. More frustration and disappointment.
Out of spite. It was just out of spite.
Not even out of spite. Like I didn't want to hurt him. But
he's pretty mean to you. I get it, but
I mean,
you were pretty upset. Wait a minute, Eddie. I'm gonna let Eddie. Eddie, was Alberto upset the other week?
In your
opinion,
he was bothered. I would say
because he took over the show. Remember, he said that he's all, "Hey guys, I'm sorry, I'm taking over the show," and he was going off. I even got another soda.
He was ranting. He was just ranting. He was bothered.
Look at Eddie, always being the peacemaker.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad you did. You need to get it out. And I wish this wouldn't have happened. And I asked you guys, hey, is it okay if I have David on?
Believe me, I regret everything. Even from just saying Alberto and friends. Had I just kept my mouth shut for that last 15 minutes of that show, man, everything would be fine right now. I mean,
everything is fine.
No.
I think that he has been listening Because remember,
Of
I
course.
told you, I go, I think he probably listens. How do you
well,
stop
but
listening to something that you
we-
listen to?
We talk about it. I mean, he would come up and thoughts and conversation. We're just like talking after the show and like, oh yeah, David, I don't know how he's doing. And I always said, I mean, did I ever say anything negative? I always said, I hope he's doing fine. I hope. I saw it like in The Dark Knight Rises, when Alfred told Bruce, he didn't want him to come back to Gotham. He wanted him to go. He hoped he would see him out in a restaurant, just being happy, and that was it. And that's all I ever hoped for David after 2019. And I think he tried to come back in 2021, but we went so long hearing from him that I hope he found the happiness. I hope he found what he wanted, and my dream was. I see him at Knott's Berry Farm. We're kind of far away. He's happy. I'm happy. We smile at each other, and we just go our separate ways. But apparently,
Okay,
I
how
mean,
about this? He had mentioned to me he tried to get a hold of you and apologize to you, and you didn't.
I saw that he claims he sent it on Messenger. I've gone through all my Messenger messages. He's gone from there. I don't know if he blocked me and then now it's deleted. I never got it.
Okay. Well, see, that explains it.
As far as if through the website, I mean, the last thing was Daniel Reed before he.
No, I think he said through
back.
the messenger. It was a direct message to you. I don't think he said it was an email or a.
That he can claim I'm a liar, but I never got it.
I didn't say he said he said that he tried to message you to apologize through the David Reed or whatever that is, all that stuff. And he said that you never responded. That's what he said.
What can I say? I didn't get it.
He said,
I'm trying to think through my mind, but I've never been angry enough at him that if he tried to message me that I would just like delete or not respond.
Okay. So Eddie, are we good now or
yes, what time's the guest coming up?
Not mean like are we all gonna French kiss, but we're good. We're gonna no more battles.
Yeah, we got Chessie LaRue in the green room. We got
time's the guest coming on, Steve.
No guests.
No guests need to hear this bullshit, Eddie. That's why I want to get all this shit out so it doesn't come up again because people don't want to hear this.
We doomed that movie last week because nobody stayed enough to watch for the link to Indiegogo.
If I was thinking, who the hell are these guys talking about? What is going on?
We had no listeners last week.
We had negative.
Oh,
I don't know what
people actually did not listen on purpose.
What's that?
Eddie asked, we had no listeners last week. We had negative listeners. People actually unlistened.
Probably said, you know what, this show is really bad. They're bringing their personal lives really that
took a turn for the worst.
Everybody's mad and all angry and they don't even know why.
And I didn't want to take over the show, but I mean, I had to leave by the top of the hour. So if I was going to get it out, it had to be in the beginning. I would have preferred after 10 o'clock, but
and you were welcome to do it. We just sat back and listened.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't stop you.
And sorry, I don't find in comment boxes or emails say, I got a microphone and I'm going to use it. Sorry,
we didn't bother you.
And I took questions. If you guys had questions, I took them. Yeah.
Yep. We let you do your thing.
Yeah. We didn't. We just said, go for it. We're going to sit back and listen. We didn't stop you. We didn't do nothing. We just let you get out what you needed to get out. And that's what you needed to do. And Eddie apologized today.
It's what had to happen. Right?
I guess so. It happened and it's over and now we can move on.
Hopefully it's over. Hopefully this is done with.
I think so. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, David, we at the show do not hate you. We don't have ill will towards you, so just know that.
And now it's we, huh? Eddie's throwing us in the whole mix.
Steve doesn't feel the same, I guess.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
There it.
and everybody wondering who the guy starting it all with the matches and the gas.
Eddie's gonna send a letter to his
Well, why
fortress.
is he laughing? Why is Steve laughing?
I'm trying to be happy.
Let me send him an
Is that
email.
okay?
Let me send him an email.
You're gonna send who? David an email?
Yeah.
You want his email address? I'll forward it to you.
Why don't you text him?
Just give him a
You
call.
guys call each other.
Yes, I did call him that
why
one.
don't you just call him?
You got him on the direct line.
Siri called him.
Oh boy, don't say that.
To who?
Oh shit!
I told you.
To who?
Never mind. Man, she's on her toes. She's on her toes.
I think Steve's frozen. He's reading something. So
somebody wants to wish him a happy birthday on the M25 show group fan page. Can you read it, Alberto, or you see it?
I don't. I have to go. It's not in the comment section over here.
It's from Irin Ignacio.
Oh boy.
It's a 51st birthday on June 20th, Thursday.
The fan page?
Yeah, on the group page, the M25 show group fan page.
Oh, I don't have that one.
You should.
Well, there it is. Group fan page.
So, what's his name? Erwin. ERWIN.
Erwin Ignacio. Hey, buddy, would you greet me on my 54th birthday on June 20th? So next week, right?
Oh, it's next week. Okay,
Next
so
week.
we don't have to do it today. Well, happy birthday today, and we'll wish you one next week.
We'll put it in the show notes.
See, we do good things.
Don't forget, Steve.
Okay, I won't forget, Eddie, since I'm the one that laughing at everybody. And
You're the birthday planner.
that's another thing about birthdays. Look at, because I know David was up. I know you brought. This is the last thing I'm going to say about this is the birthday thing with David is I don't know. Like I said,
Well, I mean,
I'm going to sound mean. Like he was always to me was sitting in on the show.
As a guest.
And I've tried to have things for you guys because you always say, oh, it's just me. And then when Alyssa joined the show, oh, it's just me and Alyssa, because we like that. You guys don't really like it. Oh, Eddie likes it, but Alberto doesn't like it.
No.
So I would always do something for Eddie and me. And then David stepped in and
Did we forget? Did we forget his birthday?
no. And here's the thing.
Steve froze.
yeah, and maybe that was not, but like I said, I just thought of him as sitting in on the show, and I don't know if that's bad and being mean. I think he thought he had joined the M5 crew as a co-host. I think.
To me, I think he was expecting a lot more. But here was that episode 242, A Mermaid's Blowjob. And I'll read the description. Well, what I call the show summary. Alberto is excited for Star Wars Land. Steve wants to know the difference between Drake and R. Kelly. Eddie has never sexted anyone. And here it is. David gets a special happy birthday wish from Steve. Plus, we talk with model Krista Nicole.
Oh, so you did wish
So-
him happy birthday.
Yeah, birthday.
Yeah, Steve.
Thought I made. Oh, am I freezing?
Yeah.
You just didn't buy him a gift, Steve. That was it.
No, but what it was is he also thought I was making like a slur towards him, because when I said, "Hey, I see you over there,"
Yeah.
I meant it as, "Hey, I know it's your birthday. I didn't forget about you." That's what I was talking about. Not that I meant it as a slur. I meant it as, "I see you, David. I didn't forget that," and I said, "Happy birthday." But I think he wanted a cake, or he wanted something. Maybe he wanted just a chick with big ass come on for. I didn't do that for him.
You could have hired a stripper, Steve. You would have to explain to your wife, but
What's that?
you could have hired him a stripper. I know you would have to explain to your wife, but you could have done that.
No.
Yeah,
we were Skype. Not like have somebody come in person on Skype. or something.
We could have gotten that the woman who jumps out of the cake.
Oh
Stays
God.
frozen.
Yeah. Sorry, Steve. If you're making
No,
good points,
but like with
nobody
Eddie,
heard him.
I had didn't I have Stefania come on and wish him a happy birthday? Maybe he was thinking I would do that for him. Somebody
Mhm. Yeah.
come on and do a dance or wish him happy birthday.
Yeah.
But,
You gave him a happy birthday and a Black Christmas.
oh God. But I remember when I see you, that
Oh, boy. You're freezing up. You're making a point, but you're freezing up. So
they
you froze up.
am I okay right now?
We hear you,
Yeah.
and we sort of see you moving.
Okay.
I can hear
No,
you.
but when he made that comment that it was like a slur, like I said,
Yeah.
I see you, like
Yeah.
like I didn't see him in the dark or something. No, I meant I see you and I remember your birthday. And don't think I forgot your birthday, but I didn't bring out the festivities, tits and ass and whatever, and cakes and burritos, like you guys do for you guys, and some of you guys don't really appreciate it.
I
do.
appreciate the burrito.
I do.
God.
Actually, that would cost you a lot more, that birthday celebration for me.
Look at Alyssa comes on, and damn, we got to do it all month.
Well, you do.
Shit.
I ignore.
Good thing it's only for
4 weeks.
Why couldn't she
days
been
in a
born?
month.
Why couldn't she have been born in February? It'd be much quicker.
The month. She
We gotta-
takes the third week of the month off. On her
Mhm.
birthday month, she makes sure she's here all 4 weeks.
It gets bad for us, that those months that have 5 Thursdays.
Oh God.
We gotta work overtime.
Surprised it's not on that month. I don't even when is her birthday month? I'm surprised we don't
September?
know.
September,
Is it September?
I believe so.
Oh God, it's coming up.
I think that might be a 5 Thursday month.
Oh Lord have
No,
mercy.
it's 4. I hope it's not August, because that is a 5 Thursday month.
I don't know, but I know we'll notify. We'll be letting know that the birthday's coming up soon.
Send her a text. Ask her what's your birthday month.
Yeah, why don't you text her
It's-
and ask her?
I only have
Hey,
her
what-
number.
what is-
I only have her number through the group chat. So
I think it's August, isn't it?
I gave you asked me for her number once. I gave it to you.
well, I
Group chat.
I don't remember, but I know I have the group chat.
Isn't it
I'll send
August?
I have no idea. Eddie, I don't know. I don't know. What are you asking me?
Well, we can tell Alyssa's not listening because she would have sent that message.
Yeah, they'd be right in the comment box telling us the exact day it starts. Let's see. Yeah. We're trying to find out when Alyssa's birthday is, her month.
Okay, I sent her a message in the mass text. So she's gonna go full woman and be upset that we don't remember. So
Oh boy.
Okay, I see it.
well,
Well,
we can't wait. I mean, I'm sure she's working hard. So
I'm sure she is. Let's see. here.
it's October. We're not completely fucked up.
Okay, so we're good. We're good with the Dugan saga. We could
Yes.
put it in the files and move on, right?
Close the
Yeah.
book.
I won't respond anymore.
Oh, there she
It's-
is already.
No. Damn, already?
Close the book.
Yep. She doesn't mess. Hey, you bring up
September.
birthdays. You bring up birthdays. She's right away. 9/20. I don't know why she's the exact day. Just say the month of September.
Well, that's a big celebration.
Mm. Oh yeah, that's the other days are just the appetizers.
Yeah.
Too funny. Okay, so it's in September. Is Alyssa's birthday month?
So
June,
So is my-
July,
Alyssa
August,
September, you got October.
September, October,
Eddie and I share November.
November, September, October. Oh shit, that's right in a row.
It's
That's-
birthday.
that's-
It's birthday season here on the M25 show.
It's birthday cluster, Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I know time. We took a lot of time on this topic of the Dugan files, But I had before we get. What does it mean when a
You have to repeat
No.
yourself.
When
it's-
what?
Sorry,
Let's start
Steve,
all
say it-
over. Start
say it
all
again.
over.
you didn't hear it?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, what does it mean when a person refers to their place of employment the hornet's nest? What do you get from that, Eddie?
This is a shithole.
And I'll give the correct answer.
It's a shithole. That's a whole lot of when you think of a hornet's nest.
Hey, Steve, why did this question come up?
I just when I saw something, I was like, oh boy.
You can say it. It's fine.
Alberto sent me
Their contact
a contact.
my phone because I gave my former fortress the name Hellhole, and then this one I am the contact that gave it the name Hornet's Nest.
I can't hear nothing.
And
Oh,
things
sorry.
are- I mean,
I
things
said
are buzzing.
well, I
What it
mean,
Things are buzzing.
I gave it the name before they opened it. I had to go in during the day one time, and there was just so much activity. I go, this is the fucking Hornet's Nest. People just running all over the place, getting it ready to open. So
Place is buzzing.
that
That's what it means.
that's the name I gave it.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, oh man, it's like a hellhole or something.
Well, no, that was the previous place.
What the previous place.
What
previous
did you
fortress.
what did you interpret it as, Steve?
It's
That I hated the place.
it's like you said, it's like shit. Like, but
Oh, sorry, Steve. You're
Yeah.
you're
want to
freezing
do
up
you
there.
wrong, destroy you.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a hornet.
that's. I mean, at that point,
What-
it was a term of endearment.
What did you have for the other place?
Hellhole.
Oh hell!
Here, I'm sending you that contact too.
The hellhole, huh? Oh
Where-
gosh,
I hope you enjoyed the picture.
too much. Let's see.
So yeah, I mean, if you're listening from the Hornet's Nest, that as of yet, that is still a term of endearment. What you're listening to?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I heard something.
I hear something in the background.
It's kind of funny. It's funny.
Yeah, you're still freezing.
Everybody, still.
I apologize to all the podcast listeners. Thank you for hanging in with us.
Do you guys still call people like phone calls?
My kids.
Do you think you should text people before you call them?
If you, well, no,
I don't know. I mean,
no. If not unless not unless they're working or something, and you want to, hey, can
I mean, well, I mean that's why you would text them. Hey, can I
Yeah.
give you a call? I mean, I don't know this new phone etiquette.
like I've gotten texts from, hey, can I call you? Can you talk? And yeah, go ahead and call me. Or no, I'm busy right now. So, but no,
I
it's,
think I don't know. Maybe if
So
you want to just like to say chew the fat or shoot the shit or whatever, shoot the breeze. I mean, I guess if it's an important thing, like you need to tell somebody something. Yeah, maybe
But-
you don't need the text before.
like if I had to talk to you, Steve, would you want me to text you first, or you want me to just call you?
it doesn't matter. If I didn't want to answer, I wouldn't answer.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean, if you needed to call me because you needed to talk to me,
Mhm.
then call me. I would take it's important because you can text me and say, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah, like I've texted. Like, when was the last time when I needed a ride, I texted you first, right?
Yeah, you always text. You don't ever call me. I mean,
Yeah.
today's the age of texting, but I mean,
Texting, yeah.
the thing
but-
is, should you text before you call?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, if you call somebody, call them.
Not
I want to
unless-
talk to you.
Like I said, not unless you know they're at work or hey, can I text you on your lunch, or can I text
Fuck.
you on your break, or can I call you on your break? But other than that, I think no, you can call people.
Unless
if you
they
want.
tell you.
Yeah,
that somebody says, "Hey, don't ever call me. You text
Mhm.
me first."
Text me
I think
first.
that's pretty rude.
Yeah, I think so.
Because
Too.
what did we do before texting? We call people.
All people.
We
And what
call-
happens
we-
if you don't want to talk to them? You hang up on them.
You didn't answer.
Well, because
Well-
we didn't know then.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
yeah, caller
way back,
ID.
wait. I mean, even
yeah.
before caller ID. I mean, it's the old days with the house phone. It just rang and you picked it up and you didn't know what the heck.
Mhm.
At least now, like if I call Steve, he'll know it's me. Whatever picture he has for me, he'll pop up, and he can decide now.
Yeah.
Just let it go to voicemail.
When I had my pager 911, that means it was an emergency.
Yeah.
That meant the drug deal was going down. Bring
I
the
think my-
bag.
Yeah, I think you should be able to call, need to text, because if you get a call, I think it's important.
Yeah. I
But
think
do
my
you ever-
brother still
Because
has.
everybody
no.
texts today. I mean, you don't call somebody unless, like, if you call your mom or dad, you want to talk to them. You don't
I
want to
think my
text your
brother-
mom and
my
dad.
brother
Or,
still has a pager.
well,
Good
Eddie,
for
if
him.
you want to talk to your brother,
Yeah.
don't you want to talk to him? Like, if you don't see him often, would you want to talk to him voice to voice, or just text him for an hour?
Oh,
And he pages them.
voice to voice.
Yeah, but if it's like us, we text each other every once in a while. We just text each other, "Hey, what's up?" And that's
Oh,
it.
what's up? Uh-huh.
Unless you have a
Yeah, unless it's
A
an
problem
emergency
you need
or
to talk or
problem and
something.
you need to talk
then call.
and call. I agree.
So anybody
I
out
agree.
there that tells text me before you call, I think you're an asshole.
Like if you needed to talk to your wife, do you call her or you text her?
He does. He doesn't talk to her when he's in the house with her.
He's frozen.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys didn't hear what I was saying when I wasn't.
StreamYard saved your life.
Yep. That was really
No, my kids will call me. Sometimes they'll text me, but they'll call me. Hey, Dad, what's up? Or what's going on?
yeah, your kids.
Yeah,
They should call you.
but you
They
be surprised.
text like just to say, "Hey," I just wanted to text to say, "Hey," or "Hi."
Mhm.
But usually when you want to talk and you should, "Hey, how you been? How's it going? You doing okay?"
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like a family thing. Text your mom. I never text my mom.
I never
It's
text
something I call her. It's like, "Hey, mom,
never
I want to
text my
see you
mom,
on
too.
screen." Or
I don't
Mhm.
text my mom because she doesn't know how to work the text messages. So
that too. But even if she did, I mean, she's not gonna want her son to be texting. She wants me to call. She wants to hear my voice. She wants to
hear your
see my
voice.
face. Or however you do it,
Yep.
you to be doing what is that called? Morse code. She wants voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
sorry, Steve.
Just call people.
Yeah.
Just pick up the phone and call.
Mm-hmm.
Naked running. Before we get out of here, the last naked running means
You run naked
You're naked.
like the old Greek Olympians.
well, there's an actual definition for today's day for that term. Naked running means running without GPS, music, or any other tech.
I guess that.
So
makes
you ask
sense.
somebody like us, old school, we
Yeah.
get naked and start running. It's like, now that's not what we meant.
The kids these days with their
There's no gadgets, huh?
newfangled phrases.
No gadgets.
Yeah, Eddie, when you see a woman running naked, or have meat on her running, or you want her skin and bones?
You
Model
have to
and
repeat the
bones.
question. I only heard skin and bones.
What's that?
You're gonna have to repeat it because I only heard skin and bones.
Okay, if you want to see a woman running naked,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna freeze. So give me a second here. Am I back?
Kind of. All right,
Kind
go for
of.
Okay. Once I know it fast.
Go ahead.
it.
Okay.
Just text it to Eddie. Hold on, I think Steve's actually sending a text message.
He's frozen.
I might as well just start texting in the comment
just,
box.
Just text me.
Yeah, we'll read your comments.
Oh,
Ask
man.
Siri. Ask Siri to text me.
What kind of woman would you want to see
Don't get
running
Siri
naked?
involved again.
Huh?
Eddie, what woman would you want to see running naked?
A
One
hot ass
with
woman.
with
A hot ass
jigglies
woman.
or skinny?
No, jigglies.
You like that jiggle?
Yep.
Oh,
I
God.
want to see something move.
You do, huh? Bouncing around.
Yep.
You know, it's funny. Girls don't like that, but we like that shit, huh?
Yeah, we love that stuff.
Don't they understand that?
I think they do.
They do, huh? God,
hmm
that's just
Yep.
hurtful. They know it and they act like they don't.
They cover it all up.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I apologize for the podcast people who just
I mean, I think they got enough of the show.
We're gonna have a negative audience again, Alberto.
I think we'll go back to 0.
does the podcast freeze me out too?
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, how about YouTube?
You have to edit it.
We're fine.
No,
You
I
gotta
mean
put-
me. Does it cut me out, freeze?
Yeah.
On YouTube too?
I don't know how StreamYard works. I don't know if, but I assume if it's just going live, it's they're seeing what we're seeing.
I don't know
Yeah,
what's
it's a-
going on. It's really got bad today. It was doing good.
We're gonna have to fill you in with AI, Steve.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Got it.
I sorry, the audio is kind of like Mad Libs. You just have to fill in the blanks.
Eddie,
Yeah.
Eddie's gonna
Yeah.
do Eddie.
Steve saying something like Eddie is, and then just fill in whatever.
Hey, when is
Um,
the new show? When's the new show Eddie and Friends gonna premiere?
Next year.
Next year. Damn. You're really gonna roll out the promos, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Well, he's gonna be like us 10 years ago doing practice shows. So
Who's your
Yeah,
Eddie?
yeah. This is just practice.
Who's your first guest?
don't say it.
I don't know.
Putin. Who's your first guest? Eddie?
Will.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Too much. All right. Well, you guys want to do our sponsor real quick before we get out of here?
Go ahead,
I'll
I'd
Alberto.
ask Eddie to read it, but I know he don't have nothing.
Natural Wonders. Go to naturalwonders.com. Wonders spelled WUNDERZ. They have all great health and wellness products like lotions, creams, shampoos, conditioners. When you go to checkout, enter the code the M25 show, all squished together, kind of behind me. You get 25% off your order. If you listen to the podcast, go to the show description. Scroll on down, you'll see it. Natural Wonders, the website, the code. You're watching on Facebook, YouTube, behind me, the m25show.com. Go to the menu bar, either on your phone, pull the menu, or just find up there it says sponsors. Top sponsor right there, Natural Wonders. Get the website, get the code.
All right.
Hey, Steve, Craig, I lost another animal.
Oh, no.
I lost
You
my
mean
cat.
lost? You
Lost my
lost it,
cat.
or they passed away?
Yeah.
I think he got eaten by a coyote because
Oh,
it's been like 2 weeks. I haven't seen him.
how old was his cat?
He's about a year old.
Oh, no. He wasn't streetwise yet.
No, he was. He used to go. He used to get out we'd let him out in the morning, and
You let the cat run wild?
He would always come back. And since last Sunday was the last time I saw him.
You know how Steve feels about cats running wild. I mean, that was the topic of our second show.
And
I don't know, Eddie.
So,
Well, Eddie, I don't know. You should know by now. I mean, if it was a coyote, I hope it's not that. Oh, hanging out at your house, there's always going to be something running around.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got to keep your animals in your house, Eddie. Or
They don't touch my
Hey.
German Shepherd though.
Or if 3 of them show up, they ain't going to be good for your poor Kobe.
oh man,
Yeah, Kobe's a big ass dog.
Well, I mean, you are by that, flood control channel. You run the
that's
risk.
right.
I mean,
Yeah,
I saw one, down by the baseball field where we used to.
no, because
Do
I
our-
have
do
seen
a
I've
thing.
seen one running. I seen one running
s-
down the street.
see it in your neighborhood, and hey, they really look like that cartoon. They got some big ears, and they're all
Mhm.
skinny. It's
Yeah.
like, damn, they do look kind of
Wiley?
comical. They look kind
Wiley?
of comical, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
surprised because I saw one during the day once. I went outside and he took off running real fast. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, it looked like the cartoon.
I think I actually hit one on Kalima. Like I didn't see him, but till it
He
was too
probably,
late.
he probably survived and went for your cat.
Till it was
Oh,
too
God.
late.
How do you
Actually-
think it was a coyote?
You can tell.
Because
I
I was coming up.
Well, you
The-
said
the
you
hill?
think you didn't know.
No,
the
I think
coyote.
he,
Well,
he,
I'm
hit
not
a,
sure if
he hit a person. He thought
I think
Oh.
it was a
coyote.
coyote. I think no,
You know, Whittier PD, if you have any unsolved like hit and
It
run
was
on
a-
Colima,
it was a. Well, I think it was a coyote because it made that noise. You know, like. But it was. I didn't.
It ringed?
I
It was over by that
What-
Kalima Hill.
Does Sony make when you hit it?
Kalima Hill. It just like a dog, but it wasn't. It was like a coyote scream.
What does somebody scream
howl?
sound like?
Yeah, like a owl. It's a, oh, like,
oh, man.
That sounds like a dog, Eddie.
oh, what
Stop
the hell?
it.
No, it was a coyote.
Well-
It wasn't a dog.
I had one in front of my apartment one time, and I was going to lunch from the fortress when I worked overnight, and then I saw him. He's on by the sidewalk. I'm like, is that a dog or a coyote?
Oh,
So I got in my car. I went to get food, and he's out by the gate. So I honk at him, and he runs out into the street.
oh,
And this car, it's like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, so it's like no traffic. So this car just coming down the street so all fast, and man, I hunkered down like, oh shit, it's over. He like almost got into a ball, and the car just missed him.
Oh.
So it was maybe that was Eddie.
No, it wasn't me because I was coming up Kalima Hill. at night.
did it miss him or hit him?
It
No, I
missed
think
him.
I think I
Well,
hit
no,
him.
Eddie got him. My coyote.
So you didn't. What do you mean
Bye-bye.
when you think you hit him? You didn't stop, or you just kept going, or
Me?
Sorry.
yeah, you.
Yeah, I just kept going.
So
I
how
looked.
do you?
I looked in the river mirror, but I didn't see anything.
So when you hit it, did you like hear a thump, or how do you, what? I mean,
Yeah, I heard something like it wasn't a thump. Maybe I just grazed it. I don't know.
and it made a noise.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the dog my mom hit by one time. He just jumped out into the middle of the street and just
Because the lady at my work
banged
hit
into
one,
the
and
car.
the lady at my work hit one coming down a hill too, and she said it almost took her fender off her car.
She was probably coming downhill, man. You can get
Yeah, she was
speed.
coming downhill. I think it did I think she said it was like $1,300 worth of damage.
I hope the coyote had insurance.
Coyote insurance.
What?
Oh man! All right, what this nonsense with coyote?
Keep your pets in the house, huh, Steve?
There's something
Just
with
keep your
the
pets in the
air
house
today.
and just watch the M25 show with them.
Yep. All right, we're gonna get out of here because
They take naps
everybody's
while the M25
Steve's-
shows on Alberto.
who does
The
coyotes?
no, animals, the pets.
Oh,
They like to take naps while the M25 shows on.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
we
a lot
have-
of the listeners
we-
do too.
We put them to sleep. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. Apologize for all the freezing, but I think it's something in the air today. I don't know what it is.
The sun in the sky just messing with the internet.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. This overcast is heavy and thick.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like my women, not
the
heavy
June gloom?
but thick.
The June gloom.
Yeah, Eddie, you like heavy?
Heavy what?
Heavy women.
Yeah, not thick. I'm talking heavy.
Sometimes. Or
No,
not
heavy.
like what are you talking? What's heavy? Like
Well, thick is good, right? But I'm
Mhm.
talking heavy.
heavy? Like
Like-
500 pound?
Oh no, maybe like 350.
Oh no, it's too much for me.
Come on, Eddie. I thought you were all about love.
I love, but
Okay, how about 270?
yeah, 270 I can handle.
You dated
350
270? 250?
is just too much. 250. Okay.
250?
Yeah,
But you'll go with 270?
yeah.
270 is more than 250. Eddie.
I know,
Two-
but
Eddie wants 270 on a 5-foot frame.
Oh boy. God.
270 is still manageable.
Okay, what about 270 and she's 6'5"?
No,
Okay, what is she? 6'7"?
6'5"?
Yeah,
You have to
2'7".
look up.
Yeah.
because the weight's gonna look better, but
Mhm.
she's gonna tower over your ass.
Yeah. Not if she's
What-
four
What was that picture we
5
put
and
up a long time ago
400 pounds.
about the prom date?
Yeah, what if she's like short,
No, it's
like
it's too.
5'1"?
No, and 400 pounds.
Yeah, I'm not making fun of the ladies like that. I'm just because
No, that's-
some guys like it, the heavy ladies.
Yeah, there's someone for everybody, right?
Yes, sir. There's somebody for everybody out there.
No,
What a great way to end the show.
I don't like them too skinny. I don't like them too skinny, and I don't like them like too big.
But
We
if
got
what if you
Goldilocks here.
what if you ended up with the big gal? What would be the position you'd get her? Sideways or?
Depends how flexible she is.
Oh, well, I don't know about all that, Eddie. Sometimes it doesn't matter because there's things in the way.
Oh, you never know.
What
the heat of
happens
the
if? Would you be embarrassed if you couldn't carry her over the threshold, or would that be okay? Or if she carried you over the threshold?
I'd be embarrassed.
What if she said, "I got this, baby," and she picked you up,
That's fine with me.
Fireman carry style.
carried you and threw your ass on the bed?
Undressed Eddie.
Oh, damn! Pulled Eddie's underwear off like they were panties.
Yeah, the less work I have to do, the better.
That's the way to sugarcoat it, Eddie.
All right, let's get out of here. I don't think I'd want to see that.
Eddie, do you have a video like that in your vault?
No.
Can you imagine if there's a video that came out like that? A girl ripping Eddie's underwear off like they were panties and beating his ass.
No.
I gotta get out of here. Throat's gonna go out in a minute.
You gotta go hock up a loogie.
Okay, we'll see you guys next week. And podcast people and live stream people, go to our website at the m25show.com. It's right here. The m25show.com for all of our info on everything about us and links and everything.
Even things Steve doesn't know about.
Yes. Go check it out. It's really cool. Okay, Eddie, Alberto, we're going to get out of here. We'll see everybody next week.
Alyssa will be back.
Right.
Alyssa will be back next week, and I'm sure she's going to bring up why we were texting her about her birthday show. So everybody's got to get ready for her birthday.
You know how a woman is, so.
Yeah, her birthday's not for 3 months, but
Yeah.
we're going to get ready for it now. Oh,
All
boy.
right.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Memories in high school flames. Some good, some bad. Can you remember their names? Light up a smoke on Pomona Street with the long hair rockers. Oh, the memories. Classic cars, big tits and bars. Drinking all night like rock and roll stars. When I play that song, don't it take you back? I got a